How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be telling you guys what to do with your double shift collectibles. Alright, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to this channel here. Also subscribe to the Henreek channel where Thrash and I post our weekly podcast talking about hockey and a bunch of different random stuff, along with my other type of just random variety type content, including in real life NHL pack openings. So let's hop into the video right now. So guys, every single day at 5 p.m. Eastern, all right, you can get a free pack in the store that gives you 5 daily double shift collectibles for free. Okay, so make sure every single day that you take advantage and go to the store and claim those 5 collectibles, because regardless, yeah, it might not seem like much, but that does add up over a week. Of course, you get 35 collectibles just from that, right? So that's useful. I mean, it just is. I mean, you can't really argue that. Over a 5-day span, over a 7-day span, sorry guys, obviously you get 35 collectibles, right? So that's just from doing that, right? There's obviously other ways to get collectibles, you know, like buying packs, right? For example, obviously, you know, I don't recommend it, right, in theory. I mean, you know, this is the only way to get really a collectible is through this pack, which again is a gamble, so I don't really recommend doing that at all. And then basically here, the other way to get to the collectibles, guys, because no longer in Wildcard, they combine all of the collectibles into the objectives, all right? So for the week 1 double shift here, so right now you can get a total of 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and 32. So you can get 32 total collectibles from doing your week 1 objectives, all right? So do the math, guys. So if you do all 32 week 1 objectives, all right, obviously you get a total of 32 collectibles, right? You combine that plus the 35 you open it every single day, that is a total of 67 collectibles from week 1, all right? With that, you also do receive a 92 overall double shift player, right? So that's obviously pretty helpful as well. Of course, you do get enough. You know, if you're trying to make an MSP card, for example, guys, you know, you're able to get enough collectibles and enough players to actually make one of the cards if you do what I just said, basically. So you get one of those from the objectives. You get the 92 overall. So there's 1 out of 5 right there. And of course, you do receive other cards. You do receive 88s like through like moments. You can get one from the objectives. And then of course you use those and put them into this, where you get another 92 overall double shift player item. And that's how you can kind of work your way to getting one of the cards. But obviously the main topic of this video, guys, is what collectible sets should you be making with your collectibles. Now, as I mentioned to you guys, you can get 67 collectibles just from week 1, all right? So if you're looking here to make an MSP item, guys, the realistic and the smartest thing to do here is to make 2 of these double shift player sets, the 92 overall ones, right? Because you trade in two or 60 collectibles, right? You'll get 2 92s, plus from the objectives you'll get another 92, and then I'm sure you guys have enough, or at least a 92 or somewhere in that overall range in your collection. If you don't, I mean, there's definitely ways, there's other overall cards that you're able to get through moments and you know, etc., right? That can kind of get you to that point, right? That you need. So really, guys, I mean, my thing is, it's very important to know what you want from this event, right? Now, what do you want from this event? Do you want an MSP card? Because if you do, you should absolutely do what I just told you, right? Make the 92 overall double shift players. That's the only thing that I would be paying attention to, you know, because that's how you're able to actually make a card that you want, right? Now, this one here, the 94 overall double shift player set bound, right? Now, this one is very, very good if you are new to the game, right? And you don't have a very good team, and you don't have very good players on your team. I would definitely make this then, because it's the same amount of collectibles. You could make this twice. You could essentially get 2 94 overall cards on your team in a week, right? Like, you could legitimately start playing Hockey Ultimate Team on a brand new account today, and by playing for a week and opening the dailies and doing your objectives, you're going to have a 294 overall cards on your team, and they're going to be good. They just are. All the 94s are pretty good cards. So I recommend this pack, this set, if you're brand new and you're just trying to get your feet wet and get yourself a solid team, right? This one right here, I'm not a huge fan of. All right, now you trade in 30 collectibles here, and this is for a random 90 overall double shift player. Now, it is tradable, so that's something to keep in mind as well. So if you're looking to get potentially just, some coins, it's not a horrible set. Obviously, if you're only just worried about trying to get coins out of it, then yes, obviously it's not terrible. However, I just am not a huge fan of this set, just for the simple fact that, again, it's just a 90 overall, not a 90 plus. If it was a 90 plus, then we're talking. But for me, I don't really love a set if you're, it's really not much. You're not really getting much from it, in my opinion. This one here, guys, the 488 plus overall player pack set, it is 40 collectibles for it. So it would take you, you have to pretty much open every daily, and, with whatever your objectives you do, you have to trade in most of your collectibles for this. But it is a 488 plus player pack set, not a choice pack, so you get to keep all 488 pluses. And honestly, I think this is probably the best set to do, just for the simple fact that it has the highest ceiling. It just does, right? I mean, you could potentially get a 92, 93 overall card from this. You can get multiple, in theory. Is it likely? No, not a guarantee. You could get anything in this. You can get literally 488s, or you can get 490 pluses. There's just nothing's out of the realm of possibility. So that's something that I think you guys should absolutely be mindful of when you're making a set like this as well. But I'm going to make this set. Like, this is the one that I am going to do when I try to do all the objectives. I mean, it's going to be a little bit harder because, I'm not going to lie, I usually don't complete all the objectives for the events each and every week. And it used to be nice when they had the, the wild card giving you the event collectibles. So unfortunately, they don't do that anymore. But, yeah, for me, I'm probably making this set. And then you have the 486 plus set, and this one costs 20 collectibles. Now, this is actually an interesting one a little bit here. So it's interesting because a couple events ago, the 86 plus was 40 collectibles, right? Because the reason probably why is that at the time, there was not as many, 86, 87 plus cards. There's obviously a lot more now because, each and every week they release more 87s, 88s. Just from events, all these cards. There's more cards out there. Every card is pullable right now in the game, except for, like MSPs, basically, right? Essentially, every type of event card is pullable. Stuff like that is pullable, except for MSPs and Team of the Year's Fantasy, stuff like that, right? So for me, guys, this set's kind of intriguing just for the simple fact that you could do it 3 times in that week if you do all the objectives, of course, and open all your dailies. So that's kind of interesting in that aspect. And then you have the 484 plus pack. It's 10 collectibles, and it's not bad, but I just feel like you might as well save 10 more collectibles for at least the 86 plus. Like, if you don't have the patience, for the 40 collectibles, I totally get that. But if I'm being real, I really would probably more so to save up for at least 86 plus. And then last but not least, we have the 283 plus pack. Now, this is an interesting one here, and the reason why I say that is it's because it's tradable, right? And again, is it a good chance you're going to get something very valuable here you can actually sell and get good coins? Probably not, but it's more at least interesting than even, let's just say, the 84 pluses, right? Because, yeah, you're getting 484 pluses, but they're all just untradeable. And if you get 484s that are untradeable, I mean, you're not really getting much from that. Like, you really can't do much with 84 overall cards, even 85s, if we're being honest. So, for me, guys, how I'd look at it is I'd make the 88, right? I'd obviously make the 92s if you're looking to, make MSPs. The 94 if you're just trying to get some really good cards on your team and just try to get your team in a good direction, right? The other ones I don't really think are really that useful and really that important to work and actually make. So if you have any questions, guys, please comment down below. I will help you guys out as best I possibly can. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if not already, follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek 3 E's, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.